It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go in Cincinnati. Brings in the kick at the 9. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
First down, Ravens.
1st and 10 from the 43. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finding Johnson once more. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Out of the gun, Henry. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And Bengals with an extra DB out there now, 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. This gets the 1st and more. And he's denied the score as they finally get him down at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Henry can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Quick throw left side, complete. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun. Start. Ready. Raise up. Start.
Burrow setting up the play action. Lays out left side and gets it. Getting an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bengals have a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they shove him out. Looks like you got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's get set. Hey, can. Start.
One play action here. Burrow. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here we go. Ready. Raise up. Start.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
On 1, right?
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Ready. Start.
Trying for it with Burrow. Burrow is caught by the back. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion. So far, so good to begin this one as they've got a new set of downs beyond midfield. From the gun, a give to Brown. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He'll get this to Henry. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
QB keeping this option on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the boot cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I love the thought there and the idea. Get your guy in space. But he can't make anything happen until he catches it cleanly first.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-0 lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Our score, 14-0. We'll be right back to Cincinnati after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Brown again. So he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the 2nd one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
On the keeper, it's Burrow. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Stop! Stop! Right 80. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas. 11, MT, Tate.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That's taken in by Henry. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go. 11, 11. 180. 180. Stop.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it third and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Stop.
Brooks going for the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's get set. 11, Tom. 180. 180. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Now, after throwing the pick, we see him injured on the play as well. Nobody wants to see an insult and injury on the same play for him. Hopefully, he's just shaken up. First call here coming from the shotgun. Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Up the left side finds Johnson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second and 6 coming up here. Lamar back to throw. Complete Derrick Henry. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And all set now. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
1-1, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
11 MT.
Here's Brown to start the drive. He was descending the punt quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. They got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. First and 10 from the 32.
Gun. 11 MT. Wide.
They'll run here following the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense up to the line fast.
11.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
11. Wide 80.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens might be able to get some points late after the interception. Oh, man, Rob, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
First down, here's Lamar. Connects with Johnson. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ford bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up second down. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Field goal unit out there on second down as they try for 3 here before halftime. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
180. 180 shot.
They'll run again with Brown. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Offense in the hurry up here.
11. 11 MT. 11 MT. 12. 11 MT. Tate.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Second and long, need to give themselves a shot for 3rd. From the gun, Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 10-yard
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Dot. 11 MT. 11 MT. 12. 11. Dot.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and goal from the 9 here.
Here we go. Dot.
Burrow from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
12. Dot.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game.
Bengals 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. They'll cobble together a yard there. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Ravens 1st down.
Another run for Henry. He brushed him off with ease. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Ravens.
Easy, right?
Jackson, quick pass wide. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Lamar's going to keep this one. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-possession game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Brown quick on the draw here. He's able to kick this out wide. That leads to a nice pickup of 7. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 10. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. McPherson to add the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game.
Bengals 14.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens make them a lead at the end of the 3rd. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra points. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Bengals 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. He drives it up to the 24. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard
11,
line.
Thomas. 11.
Burrow to the air now. That is comped, and it's Higgins again. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
12. 11, Thomas. Eleven.
Burrow now on 1st down. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Kind of like with the hoops team, when they start missing free throws, everybody starts missing them. Feels that way with his quarterback right now. The one interception is leading to another, and eventually.
And they pick him off again! Into the red zone! He brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick six. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
On 1, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
97.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
On 3rd down, here's Rattler. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. He put everything he had into this one. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Malachi Starks.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Has a man on target to Johnson. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Pop quick right side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. Strong running inside the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Ravens.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Ravens continue piling it on here in the fourth. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Bengals 14.
All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Rattler now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Gain of 26 yards there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set.
Rattler to the air now. That throw behind his intended target.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This is Henry on 2nd. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Forced out to his right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. From the gun, Rattler. Has it downfield. It's chased. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
First down.
Let's go. Fly blue. 52 book, green jack.
48-yard line.
Fury, yellow. Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 12. Hey, can. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. And they pick him off again. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Lamar now from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Jackson now, 3rd and long. And it's Johnson with another one. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Ravens nearing their 9th win of the season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. This one sent up for Lamar. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Flying down the middle with Henry. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but is aimed wide right. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul, somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Drivers again with a run by Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little giant after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Run drawn up here for Lamar.